Consciousness and vibrational frequency go hand in hand. When you're in a low frequency, you're in a decreased state of consciousness. Your perception is limited. When you're in a high frequency, you're in an increased state of consciousness, and your perception is heightened. The lower your vibrational frequency, the less you are able to comprehend, because your ego is restricting the flow of life force and source energy. It's also restricting the flow of intuition and love through your mind and body. The higher your vibrational frequency, the more you are able to comprehend, because you are allowing a greater flow of life force through your mind and body. Holding a high vibration and radiating love, that is, unconditional and non-judgmental love, raises the consciousness of all those who come into contact with your energy field. Your emotions are a biochemical feedback system. Your emotions are created to reflect to you at all moments of the day what your vibration is. So you could think of vibration in terms of negative and positive. There are a billion different frequencies within that range. But what's most important when you're thinking about increasing your vibration is that you distinguish between what a negative vibration is and what a positive vibration is. And the way you're going to know that is how you feel. If you feel an emotion which does not feel good, that is a low vibration. If you're in an emotion which feels good, that is your biochemical indication that you are in a high vibration. So increasing your vibration is about causing yourself to feel positive emotion. So what is it that creates emotion? It's thoughts. Your emotions reflect your thoughts, and thoughts are a vibration. So you in your life are picking thoughts which either vibrate at a high frequency or a lower frequency. If you want to increase your vibration, the absolute trump card is to choose thoughts which cause you to feel emotionally good. Nothing is more important than the thoughts you are thinking and whatever you're paying attention to or focusing on. This is what enables a person to maintain a super high frequency while interacting with people who hold a super low frequency. You cannot focus on things that cause you to feel bad and hold a high vibration. You must focus on things that cause you to feel good to hold a high vibration. If you are currently focused on negative thoughts, one of the best things to do is to meditate. When we're meditating, we're stopping thought. And it's much easier to go from a negative space to stopping thought to positive than jump the gap of the Grand Canyon and go from a negative focus to a pure positive focus. So meditation works really good. Alternatively, you can do what's called stepping into the observing mind. That is, without judging, without criticizing your thoughts, you just sit there and remove yourself from them and observe them. Now, when you observe something without judgment, what you're doing is you are looking at a thought and not really investing in it. When we invest in a thought, what we're doing is attaching to the idea of it being true or not true. When you're watching your thoughts, it's not about whether they're true or not true. They're just thoughts. So you're watching them go by, kind of like clouds in the sky. Don't judge what you observe or feel. This is stepping outside the ego mind. Allow your ego to express whatever it needs, whether it's rage, grief, self-righteousness, whatever it is, let it come out. You know best what puts you in a high vibrational frequency. In other words, you know best what you enjoy and what causes you to feel positive emotion. So you should trust yourself above all else that I'm about to list. The things we could do to increase our vibration are literally endless. But I'm going to give you some suggestions as to how you can raise your vibration based on what I am looking at when I'm watching people vibrationally. 1. Make conscious positive changes in your lifestyle, beliefs, fears, and judgments. Use your intuition on this one, because you most likely know what kinds of things you potentially have to change in your life in order to live in a high frequency. 2. Music. Music is one of the most amazing vibrational tools we have, because it crosses all boundaries and it's kind of sidestepping the ego. The ego does not resist the high frequency of music. So when you use music, you're causing your own vibration to entrain with the frequency of the music you're listening to. So then it's all about being really honest about what music makes you feel good. Spend time near people, places, and things which hold a high frequency in and of themselves. These could be spiritual teachers, they could be friends, it could be animals, it could be crystals. Nature is a good example of something which holds a very high frequency, because nature is in a state of non-resistance. Anytime you're spending time around something with a higher frequency, you are being caused to entrain with that higher frequency. 4. Anything that is inspiring is going to raise your frequency. So read books that cause you to feel good about yourself and the world, watch movies that make you feel good and inspire you, and listen to spiritual teachers that inspire you and cause you to awaken to your own magnificence. 5. Exercise. Physical movement not only causes energy to move through and oxygenate your brain, it stimulates the release of endorphins, which are frequency elevating chemicals, as witnessed by the way that they move you into joy. Make sure that you do an exercise that you like doing, not an exercise that you're forcing yourself to do, because that's going to be counter to raising your frequency. 6. Aromatherapy or color therapy. 7. Write in a positive aspects journal or a gratitude journal. This doesn't necessarily have to be a journal if you have a difficult time writing. I just find that the writing process is very good at helping you to hold a high frequency, because the effort it takes to put a pen to paper is strengthening the vibration of whatever you're focused on. The reason that it is so important to be in an attitude of gratitude, or a state of appreciation, or positive focus, is because the state of appreciation is an exact vibrational match to the vibration of source energy. It is pure unconditional love when you're looking at something with an attitude of appreciation. So anytime you take that kind of focus, you are causing yourself to resonate with the highest frequency that there is. 8. Spend time in water. Light is the manifestation which holds the closest vibration to that of pure source energy. Water is only second to that. Its vibration is so close to that of pure source energy that anytime you spend time in water, you're going to be resonating at a very close frequency to source itself. This is why it feels so good to take a shower or to take a bath. And that's why we have the association of it kind of cleansing us. It's because it vibrationally does. 9. Practice random acts of kindness. Anytime you are projecting and radiating love outwards, you are in a high vibration. It's one of the best things you can do to increase your vibration. 10. Inquiry. Any questioning you do will bring you to higher and higher levels of awareness and set you free from the illusion of fear and limits. The more you know yourself and the more you get outside the box by being deeply introspective, the easier it becomes to permanently hold a high frequency. 11. Laugh and smile. Anything you can do or think or say or watch or be around that causes you to smile or laugh is automatically going to increase your vibration. Laughter you could think of as the byproduct of an increased vibration. It's what happens when the increased vibration causes you to discharge some of that positive energy. So spend time really trying to seek out those things which cause you to smile and laugh. You're going to have to dedicate yourself to happiness and prioritize your own personal happiness above everything else if you really care to raise your frequency. If you are dedicated to raising your frequency, you can't afford the luxury of a negative thought. If you have a negative thought, however, you should never resist it. By getting frustrated that you had it, you are resisting resistance. In other words, you're fighting fire with fire. So just accept that you are where you are, express it in a healthy way, and then move in the direction of feeling better emotionally. Anything that brings you joy is going to help raise your frequency. But I want you to remember something very important. When it comes to raising your frequency, it isn't the other thing that you're spending time around that's causing your frequency to raise, because nothing can impose itself on your reality. So all that's happening when you're introducing something like music, or an aroma, or a person, is that that thing is offering its high vibration. It is your choice now to assume or adopt that vibration as your own and to entrain with it. That is always a choice. Sometimes it doesn't feel conscious that we make that choice, but it is always a choice. You are the one who is ultimately increasing your vibration. Nothing else can cause you to do that.